How do you discipline someone else's child at your house? Well, let's talk about that today on Tips on Teens. My name is Kent Toussaint. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I specialize in helping kids, teens, and families to live happier lives. By the way, if you or someone you care for could really benefit from talking with a family therapist, please reach out to us at Teen Therapy Center. Our contact information is down below. Now, let's jump into today's parent-submitted question on Tips on Teens. Recently, we had some of my 10-year-old son's friends over for a slumber party. One of the kids was very hard to handle. The only time he was calm was when we watched a movie. Otherwise, he was getting in all the other kids' faces and causing havoc. He nearly poked someone in the face with a dinner fork. There were a few times I reined him in. He would kind of settle down briefly, but at the same time was ignoring me and then be right back at it. I've never had to discipline someone else's kid, and it was very uncomfortable. Do you have any advice on how to do it? Thank you for your question. Are you asking, do I have advice on how to make this comfortable or easy? No, I don't. I don't think there's anything comfortable or easy about this situation. It's challenging. And I think we just need to embrace the challenge and not try to hold on to anything like, I need this to be easy. It's not an easy situation. The first thing I would think of is if you need to step in and set boundaries with someone else's kid, do it the same way you'd want someone to do it with your kid, with respect, understanding, kindness, compassion, patience, all that. You'd want someone else to treat your kid with kindness and patience, so make sure you're doing the same thing. Secondly, your son and his friends probably like this kid. He's in the friend group, so they may be fairly accepting of his eccentricities. So you may not need to step in and set boundaries too much because they may kind of self-police or self-regulate, or they may just be tolerant of it. You may only need to step in if this other child is posing a danger to himself, some other kids, your house. Then obviously you probably need to step in to make sure the lamp doesn't get broken or whatever that is. And I think you do it in the same way that I would encourage you to do it with your child, with patience, with empathy, with connection, eye contact. And is this kid going to be able to follow? No, you may need to kind of monitor the whole party the whole time. I imagine this kid's parents go through this every day. So there's nothing you're going to do to solve the problem with a magic wand. You just have to ride it out. Now, if this is one of your kid's best friends and he may be over often, you may need to collaborate with that kid's parents on, hey, how do I respond in these kind of situations? They may be very open and interested in collaborating with you, hopefully. That would work best. But I don't think there's an easy way through this. I wish there was. It's hard enough disciplining our own kids, but disciplining someone else's kid when you don't know the background and the history and whatever challenges that kid is facing. You got a birthday party and you got cake and ice cream and he's hopped up on sugar and pizza. That could be an issue too. Who knows? Anyways, it's a tough situation. You probably did the best you could, and hopefully the party went off well. And those are my tips on teens or preteens today. Thank you for your question. Again, my name is Kent Toussaint with Teen Therapy Center and the nonprofit 501c3 organization, Child and Teen Counseling. If you have a question you'd like me to answer here on Tips on Teens, email us at tipsonteens@teentherapycenter.com, or you can direct message us right here on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We love it. Keep them coming. I will see you guys live on Facebook next Wednesday at 12. Have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.